Hi everyone, it's your career coach and confidant, Steve Del Rosario, and welcome to Career Insight. Today's video is specifically designed for employers. I wanted to give employers a chance to think about their industry and more importantly, their own company. I wanted to give them something that they could decide to say, hey, let's change the way we do things, or more importantly, what can we do to make sure that we're innovative in our recruitment practices? Why is it good to be innovative? Because it gives you the edge. It allows you to not just single-handedly fill a position for today's purposes, but also understand that whoever you're going to recruit allows you to plan for the future and increase your chances of expansion within your market. I've been a recruiter, so I understand how daunting it is for both employers and recruiters to hire the right person to fit into the culture of an organization. But the way I see it, in today's world, it's so ultra competitive, you want to be able to have an edge that allows you to differentiate yourself from your competition with minimal investment and with minimal risk. So I'd like to present you some advice, or more importantly, ideas where you can challenge the normal traditions and go outside and consider new ways of thinking about innovative recruitment. The first area I'd like to talk about is time. It's important for everyone to know that you spend more time with your workmates and colleagues and managers than you do with your own loved ones, family and friends. So it's critical for you to choose the right person that not only can perform the job, but they can also fit into the culture of your organization. The second area I'd like to talk about is communication, and communication skills are critical for everyone. But the hidden gem that a lot of people always miss is maybe someone speaks with an accent, maybe someone may not have good written or verbal communication skills. It's critical for people to understand that communication skills works both ways. It's not just about talking, but it's also about listening. But imagine hiring someone who could also speak another language. This means from a customer service perspective, you're actually bringing another dimension to your business because you're hiring someone who could speak other languages, which in effect attracts new customers. So one thing I'd like employees to think about is looking beyond English communication skills and maybe investing in someone who could also speak another language. Why? Because from a customer service perspective, this person represents a new market. The next area I'd like to talk about is experience. More importantly, local experience versus international experience. For me personally, I don't think there's a difference, but to many employers, local experience is critical. But if you think of it from a different perspective, international experience could be a cost-saving, innovative measure for employees to take up. Why? Because it adds another dimension to the business operation. This person works locally in their country that allows them to perform at a higher level, but at the same time bring this new way of thinking into your business that allows you to be innovative. So ultimately, at the end of the day, this person is not a risk. If anything, they allow you to add another dimension to your business for free without investing too much money. The last area I'd like to talk about is qualifications. Qualifications are important in today's world. Why? Because it is that ultimate edge that employers are looking for. But at the same time, a lot of employers disregard people with lots of qualifications because they think that they're overqualified for that job. My advice to employers is to think about this. A person has applied for your position despite the fact that they have lots of qualifications. That's a good thing because you're getting something for free. Secondly, if a person who does have qualification wants to work for you and they want to genuinely work for your organization and your brand, then why should you stop them? Because ultimately, in the long run, you're actually saving money on having to develop this person further because they already come into the business with these skills, experience, and knowledge that allows you to use those things immediately. Where to from here? I really want employees to understand that recruitment is ultimately hard in today's world because there's so many things on offer, there's so many people to choose from, and there's so many technologies available that it makes finding the right person extremely hard. What I'd like people to consider is looking at a person's skills, looking at a person's knowledge, looking at a person's X factor. And what do I mean by that? Do they have specific qualifications that allow them to add value immediately? 2, do they have something that allows them to think, I've got this particular experience despite the fact that it may not be local, it may be international, but I can use it immediately in this new job, which in the end minimizes training costs. And lastly, does this person fit into the culture? We all want to work with someone who fits into the culture. So by hiring someone who adds another dimension, or more importantly, speaks another language, it may be the X factor that employers are looking for, because in the long run, you're opening yourself up to a new market. In conclusion, I hope you found today's video very helpful for you. Please feel free to check out the website www.careerinsight.com.au for further tips and hints how I can help you improve your communication skills, your interview skills, your career skills, but more importantly, your confidence skills in being prepared to take the extra step in getting your career right. Why? Because at Career Insight, your aspiration matters to me.